in attendance came to convey their respect and support to their graduate, and they deserve to hear clearly the specific name of that graduate called and see them walk across the stage without distraction. Please help us make this a dignified ceremony that honors each graduate. They certainly deserve it. Thank you.
esteemed faculty members, proud family and friends, and my fellow graduates, welcome to the graduation ceremony for the Nation Ford High School class of 2024. We now ask that you would please stand for the presentation of the colors and then join us in singing the national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. You may be seated. It is my pleasure to welcome you all on such a wonderful day to celebrate the class of 2024. My name is Maryfield Spratt, and I have had the amazing opportunity to serve as student body president this year, and what a year it's been. From claiming our second consecutive Powder Puff victory to our epic and tasty senior cookout prank, I am so blessed to be a part of this class. Sure, we've had our losses, like Spring Spirit Week, but we continue to persevere together, making the best out of every moment. At the beginning of this year, we couldn't wait for homecoming, prom, senior assassin, and of course, graduation. And in these last few weeks, we have realized that as senior day, senior sunset, and other celebrations passed by, it meant we were closer to leaving Nation Ford, our teachers, our classmates, and our friends. On the surface, we may feel ready for college, for the military, the workforce, or wherever our future holds. But we all share the sorrows of leaving each other, our friends, and our families. As we take the next step on our journeys in life, I encourage each and every one of us to continue to live every moment as our last, soaking up all of the opportunities that are ahead of us. to start running towards the chance to make new memories, slowing down only to anticipate what's next, and learning to put our phones down. As country singer Garth Brooks once sang, "Choose to chance the rapids and dare to dance the tides." To parents, grandparents, siblings, and other VIPs here today, cherish the mountains of laundry, the piles of dirty dishes, and the grumpy teenage moods this summer. Very soon, you may start to miss the little things that seem, in the moment, so big. All in all, I hope that this inspires us to hold on to each other and hold on to all of the memories while we turn the page for the next chapter in life. And always know that I am grateful to each and every one of you for making my Falcon experience one of a kind. One last piece of advice, as author John Rodell once said, "Life isn't the Olympics. When we die, there's just a campfire circle where we make s'mores and share our stories from Earth." So with that, I encourage you to go out and create more diverse and new memories. Continue to live a life full to one day share around the campfire. Thank you.
Allow me, as your salutatorian, to formally congratulate you at your own graduation. Because make no mistake, this is a celebration of you. Officially, yes, you're graduating. This is a celebration of your academic achievements and your completion of high school. More importantly, this graduation signifies the culmination of you. You who woke up, you who drove, rode, walked, biked, trudged, rushed, sauntered, and wandered into Nation Ford High School and into your future. And believe it or not, a different you woke up, a different you drove, rode, walked, biked, trudged, sauntered, and wandered into a different future every day. And every version of you that ever woke up, stretching countless back to the first time you ever opened your eyes, has become the you that stands before me today. Revel in that, Falcons. Revel in the multitude of yous that were, and revel in the multitudes of you that will be. Revel in the yous that cheered at a football game. Revel in the yous that sat through exams. Revel in the yous that laughed with your friends. For without these past yous, there would not be a you standing here today. So Falcons, congratulations to you. Let's begin. My speech isn't done, by the way. I knew that was going to happen. So many of these graduation speeches always seem to tell everyone to go out and be astronauts and presidents and celebrities. Go be great, they say. The reality is, we can't all be the great. It is simply unattainable. The great make up a minuscule portion of our society, and frankly, I highly doubt whether your status or lack of status as the great sheds any real light on who or what you really are. We can't all be the great, but we can all be our greatest selves. And that is what I encourage you to do. Wherever you end up in life, from a judge's bench to a movie screen, to an offshore oil rig you're not really sure how you ended up on, always strive to be the best version of you. Be the best welder you can be. Be the best pilot you can be. Be the best spouse or parent you can be. Because the true great are those who strive not for society's ideals of greatness, but for personal greatness in their own everyday lives. Now, I'm not telling you to give up on your dreams, but I say just because it is not your dream, it doesn't mean it's your nightmare. Just because you don't share someone else's idea of what your best future should look like, doesn't mean you won't have a great future. You see, it turns out not everyone has to be a millionaire at 30. Turns out the grass isn't greener on the other side. turns out the grass is greenest where you water it. Here I stand, Caden Meyer, your salutatorian of NAPHO. Who's to say whether I have any more joy than you? Turns out you can't only get joy through superior grades or standing at the top of a corporate office. Turns out you can get joy by lying in the sun with nothing better to do. Turns out that by only thinking about where you'll be 10 years in the future, you miss the most precious jewel, the gift that we call now. To quote Kung Fu Panda, something I'd never imagined myself doing in a grad speech. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. But today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. I know the future is full of uncertainty, but if you forget to look for happiness and you only look beyond, you will never find the greatness that has been right in front of you for so long. Graduates, Falcons, friends, this is my call to you. Go forth into this wonderful, wonderful world and never forget who you are or where you came from. Never forget to grow and to learn, and never ever forget that the deepest, truest, and perhaps even the greatest gift in life is simple joy. So go out and find it. Success is not defined by who has the most, but by who needs the least. Thank you.
Good morning, graduates, Nation Ford faculty and families, district office administration, and board of trustees. Welcome to the Nation Ford High School commencement ceremony for the class of 2024. I would first like to start by sharing my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. This is an amazing graduating class that has worked extremely hard and is deserving of all of our praise. We will begin by recognizing important individuals who are present today. First, please stand if you have served in the armed forces, are currently serving in the armed forces, or are one of our graduates designated by the red, white, and blue cord who have already made the decision to enlist in the armed forces. Thank you for your incredible sacrifice and service. You may be seated. Joining me on stage are leaders whose love and vision has supported our graduates along their educational journey. If these distinguished guests would please stand, and if you would please hold your applause until the end. Superintendent Dr. Chuck Epps, Associate Superintendent Leanne Lordo, Assistant Superintendent Dr. Michael Wakesness, Assistant Superintendent Gray Young, Assistant Superintendent Joe Romanek. Also, Fort Mill Board of Trustees, Board Chair, Ms. Christy Spears, Vice Chair, Mr. Wayne Bolden, Mr. Anthony Bodie, Ms. Michelle Branning, Dr. Scott Frattaroli, Mr. Joe Helms, and Ms. Lippy Pratt. Nation Ford High School Assistant Principals, Ms. Trina McFadden, Ms. Bridget McSheehan, Mr. Ernest Pogue, Mr. Michael Wessinger, and assisting us off stage is Ms. Christy Cruff. Let's give them all a round of applause. They have done so much for the students of Nation Ford High School and the Fort Mill School District. Thank you so much for your leadership and commitment to our students. It is my honor to recognize our retiring faculty and staff members. This year, we only have one retiree, and that's Julie Batson. Ms. Batson, will you please stand? I can tell you from personal experience that there is no fiercer advocate for students than Ms. Batson, and she will be truly missed at Nation Ford High School. Thank you for everything you've done to help our students. Will the faculty and staff please stand? The faculty and staff of Nation Ford High School are second to none. We are blessed to have a dedicated and compassionate faculty who work tirelessly to help our students. I want to take this opportunity to publicly say thank you for everything you have done. Please join me in applauding the hard work and dedication of our faculty and staff. Also, celebrating with us today are the families of our graduates who have supported and journeyed through life with them and have made this day possible. Please join me in recognizing the families of our graduates. Today, we honor an outstanding graduating class who have distinguished themselves in academics, the arts, athletics, and student leadership. The class of 2024 has set a high standard of excellence for future graduating classes. 41 of our students are eligible for the Palmetto Fellows Scholarship. In addition, this class will have 108 honor graduates walking the stage. These graduates are graduating with a 4.5 or higher GPA. The total scholarship awards earned by our graduates stands at $12,082,678. Families and guests, this is an outstanding graduating class. Yeah, we clap, yeah. They're deserving of all the applause that we can give them. At this time, I would like to honor two of those graduates, Chase Johnson and Caden Meyer. If you'd please come to the podium. Caden, it is our honor to present you completing your high school career with an earned GPA of 5.453, the 2024 Salutatorian Medal of Honor. Congratulations. Chase Johnson, it is our honor to present to you completing your high school career with an earned GPA of 5.457, the 2024 Valedictorian Medal of Honor. Congratulations. The class of 2024 is extremely special to me. As I look out at you graduates, I'm elated for you, but I'm also a little sad to see you go. As a school leader, I am most adamant about students finding a place to belong while in school because I know that students do better when they feel that sense of belonging. 3 years ago, when I got to Nation Ford High School, so many members of this graduating class made me feel like I belonged here. When I had moments of doubt or worry, they encouraged me. This gives me so much hope for the class of 2024. While they are smart, hardworking, and talented, they're also kind and inclusive. Graduates, I encourage you to always be the type of person that seeks to make others feel valued and included. The graduates sitting before us are ready to impact our world in a positive way. And as I look out at you, I'm filled with immense pride. You built on the tradition of excellence at Nation Ford High School and made our school a better place. Graduates, I hope you know as you graduate that you're loved by our faculty and that I truly love you. You are always a member of this school family. Nation Ford is a special school, the best school, because of you. Thank you.
Parents, grandparents, siblings, friends, and fellow members of the class of 2024. Welcome to today's celebration. My name is Chase Johnson, and I have been blessed with the opportunity to represent this class as a 2024 valedictorian. I recognize that I'm one of the last things standing between you, our award ceremony, lunch, senior week, summer break, and your post-high school paths. So I'll do my best to be brief and relevant. First, I want to give a few big thank yous. A huge thank you to the administration, teachers, coaches, and guidance counselors. You all have been our backbone through the entire high school experience. You have heard all the excuses and somehow managed to not strangle any of us, which is very impressive. We will not be standing on the stage prepared for our next chapter in life without your guidance. To our parents and families, thank you for being our greatest cheerleaders, chauffeurs, and unpaid therapists for the past 18 years. You are the reason we are not still on this pandemic diet of Pop-Tarts and soda. A special shout out to my mom, dad, sister, and grandma for always loving and supporting me every step of the way. And last but not least, to our friends, thank you for the laughter, the unconditional friendship, the late night study sessions, and some memories we probably shouldn't mention. You all have made this journey unforgettable, and I will not trade anything for it. As we look back at our time at Nation Forward, we've experienced the highs and lows of high school. Freshman year, we arrived eager and ready, only to encounter the disruptions caused by COVID masks and 8A B-days, which posed challenges to our social interactions and learning experiences. Despite these obstacles, we didn't just survive, we thrived. Nation Forward achieved remarkable success, winning the Blue Ribbon Award, a prestigious academic title at the national level. In our sophomore year, emerging from the post-pandemic world, we eagerly sought to return to normalcy. While the journey wasn't without hurdles, we persevered, regaining a sense of familiarity and routine. As we settled back in the rhythm of school life, our efforts bore fruit. The band soared to victories at state, and the theater's exceptional talent earned them a prestigious Bloomies nomination. Junior year marked a significant transition as realities of our future began to set in, prompting discussions with our parents and about college visits and long-term goals. Meanwhile, on the field and in extracurricular activities, our efforts paid off with notable achievements such as lacrosse securing the state championship and JROTC earning recognition from the Marine Corps Reserve Association. In our final year, we embarked on a victory lap, celebrating the accumulation of hard work and dedication. Across all realms, our teams and club achieved remarkable success. The ladies secured Powder Puff Championship for 2 consecutive years. The Dirty Bird claimed the top spot as the #1 student section in South Carolina. Mi Arroyo made history by breaking the state record in the girls' mile, and the boys earned runner-up at the state track meet, showcasing our school's continuous success in athletics. Additionally, our senior class truly bonded, breaking down friend group barriers and forming close connections like a family. It is a special feeling, and not every school gets to experience this level of unity. Let's cherish it and hold on to the memories we've made together. These achievements are a testament to countless hours of dedication, perseverance, passion poured into the making of our school one of the best in South Carolina. Thank you all for your unwavering efforts and contribution. Today, as we sit here in our caps and gowns, we celebrate not just our academic and extracurricular success, but our survival skills. We've navigated the struggles and the craziness of high school, and we've emerged victorious. This is our moment, class. We actually did it. There are a lot of things changing for us. Let us celebrate and appreciate the here and the now. Looking ahead, I am reminded by a quote by Dr. Seuss in a book recently given to me. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Our future is a blank canvas. Pick the right canvas and the colors for you. Take risks and make mistakes, but make good choices. An eraser is not always an option on a canvas. As we embark on our next adventures, whether it's college, work, or binge watching Netflix, here are a few additional lessons to consider. Be kind and humble. I lost a good friend to suicide earlier in high school. Everyone has a worthwhile story. You don't always know when someone is struggling. Take time to listen and be present. Think big, but dream bigger. If your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. Pursue your ambitions with passion and dedication, giving your all into every endeavor. Yet never forget to cherish the relationships of those closest to you. They are the true treasures that enrich your journey in life. Embrace curiosity. Never stop being curious and asking big questions. Yes, curiosity killed the cat, but it also discovered penicillin and gravity. Embracing it will ignite the spark of discovery and innovation. Grit and work ethic outweigh intelligence. While intelligence may provide a strong foundation, it's the persistent effort and determination to overcome challenges that ultimately lead to success in all endeavors. Embrace challenges as chances to grow, and let your determination drive you to achieve great things. And lastly, never give up. No matter how bleak a situation may be, keep pushing through it with unwavering determination. Those who demonstrate perseverance and resilience often achieve greater long-term success. Remember, people don't fail, they quit. Don't join them. If you start something, finish it. No excuses. In closing, remember that this is not an end, but a beginning. We've laughed, we've cried, and we've probably cried from laughing. As we leave Nation Ford High School, let us do it with joy in our hearts, gratitude in our mind, and fond memories forever etched in our souls. Thank you for this opportunity and all the awesome memories I've created with all of you guys. Best of luck to everyone. God bless.
Parents, families of graduates, and guests, we are grateful at this ceremony that we're able to honor every single one of our graduates. As a result, it is our tradition during our graduation ceremony to hold all of our applause to the end so that each family present can hear the name of their graduate spoken. At this time, Nation Ford High School class of 2024, please prepare for the presentation of diplomas. Dr. Epps, Board of Trustee members, Nation Ford faculty, families, and friends, as principal of Nation Ford High School, I hereby declare these students have met all the requirements set forth by the state of South Carolina to receive their high school diploma. Graduates, please prepare to receive your diplomas.
Ready? Okay. Chase Nicholas Johnson. Caden Chase Meyer. Mary Fields Spratt. Ahmad Abdulkader. Leah Banu Afshar. Ruby Esmeralda Aguirre. Mustafa Ali Alameri. Oriva Shamari Alexander. Jackson Terry Allen. Josie Lynn Alsbrooks. William Daniel Alvarado. Yasmin Anakar. Jeffrey Hiram Anders III. William David Andrews. Daniel Enrique Aparicio. Christopher John Arnold Jr. Lynette Maurice Arozamina. Amarius Isabel Ariave. Walker Winslow Asbell. Isaiah Adam Adkins. Stephanie Avilés. Haley Avitabili. Miles Anderson Baker. Wilbur Quinn Baker. Jonathan Copton Barbado. Catherine Grace Barhorst. Emma Grace Barron. Kaylin Taylor Bart. Christia Ariana Basnight. Jason Trayvon Baxter. Luke Alexander Beecham. Jason LeVar Beck. Cadence Autumn Beers. Matthew Lee Bell III. Angelina Patricia Rose Bello. Ella Catherine Bentz. Edward Killian Bennett. Jalen Josephine Bennett. Rafael Antoine Bennett. Madden Elizabeth Besant. Krish Bagwani. Evelyn Bijou Joseph. Cohen Gabriel Berkmeyer. Turner Christopher Blackwood. Macy Marie Boatwright. Brilliance Paris Boger. Lindsay Desiree Bookman. Catherine Marie Bowman. Angela Jace Broninger. Morgan Mackenzie Brown. Aaron O'Neill Bryant. Jackson Prentice Burnham. Annabelle Elizabeth Burt. Joshua Mark Burton. Madison Gardenia Patricia Butler. Maximilian John Boltrier. Emily Constance Cacciatore. Nicholas Andrew Campbell. Kimberly Cantera Hernandez. Leonor Sophia Carcamo. Aaliyah Marie Carey. September Allie Carzell. Gracie May Chadwick. Diane DeMarie Chambliss. James Michael Chandler. Ellie Grace Chapman. Dylan James Charles. Kyle Patrick Sizelski. Emma Rose Clark. Isabella Elaine Clarkson Kahn. Cole Patrick Clenending. Andrew Braden Coffey. Aiden James Couch. Zachary Robert Couch. Marseilles Joel Cox. Evan Merritt Crawford. Myangela Lachey Crawford. Mackenzie Jameson Kriesman. Antonio Clementa Crosby Jr. Deasia Destiny Crosby. Caden Patrick Crotty. Dalton Cordell Kurtzinger. Mason Dean Cutshaw. Maya Corinne Daniels. Braden Lee Dantzler. Reagan Olivia Dantzler. Connor Matthew Davis. Ray Alexander Davis. Logan James Darrett. Abril Estefany de Castro Cadrices. Braden Wayne Deaton. Hayden Wayne Duffinger. Caleb James Dewey. Sia Digdade. Xavier Jermaine Dixon. Colin Barnes Donovan. Brady Evan Dorn. Anaya Douglas. Zachary Wyatt Dozier. Kedra Nashay Drakeford. Aiden Patrick Duffy. Jamel Allen Dunbar Jr. Molly Diezik. Zachary Cole Easler. Mackenzie Viola Edwards. Alexander Scott Eisenberg. Jeju Nashay Ellerby. Zasia Nashay Ellerby. Akin Aaron. Caroline Marie Estop. Mario Estrada Reyes. Jackson Bradley Faulkner. Finnegan Farrell. Mackenzie Ann Fish. Thomas Samuel Flanagan. Nicholas Tyler Flanagan. Rajan Lemarcus Fleming. Braden Daniel Flores. Abigail Flores Castro. Alexa Elena Flores Martinez. Connor David Ford. Liam Bradley Ford. Megan Lynn Fauché. Andrew Wayne Fowler. Nicholas Dale Fowler Jr. Alexis Nicole Franklin. Emerson Joseph Frobrick. Hayden Elizabeth Fry. Julian Gabriel Fuentes. Eric Jamal Funny. Robert Alexander Garcia. Savannah Marie Garner. Austin Edward Gebhardt. Aaron Edward Ganest. Sean Thomas Ganest. Sophia Elizabeth Gentry. Caden Christopher Giles. Vincent Jacob Giles. Simran Noel Gill. Cameron Denzel Glover. Arnav Goel. Aryan Goel. Aiden Ray Goldhammer. Sophia Gonzalez Gutierrez. Trinity Elizabeth Gordon. Jack Maddox Gower. Mariah Ann Grant. Jada Kiara Green. Mackenzie Grayson Greer. Carly Marie Griffin. Zane Anthony Grimsley. Madison Anna Gale Gross. Donvi Chowdhury Goudet. Kendall Paige Gwynn. Brianna Diane Gutierrez. Carmen Sofia Gutierrez. Jeremiah Joshua Halestock. Vivian Christine Harris. Mary Springs Hart. Maitland Grace Hartleb. Braden Tyler Hawkins. Nadia Christine Hayden. Sawyer Aiden Henderson. Christopher Eduardo Henriquez. Gabriela Hernandez. Joshua Taylor Hernandez. Omar Jose Hernandez Cardona. Connor Elijah Hill. Kaylee Ann Holcomb. Joshua Charles Homan. Mason Denton Hood. Jason Bradley Hooks. Jayla Aria Horn. Caitlin Isabella Horner. Caitlin Lucinda Hubbard. Julia Elena Hueso Herrera. Layla Mackenzie Hughes. Kylie Grace Hewlin. Fabiana Michelle Infante. Nathaniel John Ingram. Alex Logan Aaron. Carly Sullivan Jacobson. Clark Wells Yeager. Keenan Henry Yeager. Taniyati Jashankar. Nicholas Louder Gillette. Abriana Kendall James. Asher Quinn Jarrett. Adeline Viola Johnson. Karen Tavon Johnson. Taylor Marie Jones. Tyler Maurice Jones. Davian Isaiah George. Aman Aya Basha Kajej. Ashlyn Ray Kari. Shamuga Preya Kartikayan. Ethan Anthony Katrib. Michael Keikawa Kaylee E. Holokai III. Mason Boyd Kell. Serena Grace Kelly. Catherine Devane Kendall. Brianna Monique Nacy Kedrick. Michael Dominic King. Jane Catherine Kirkwood. Kira Mary Kirkwood. Grace Copeland Klutz. Eve Marie Kamesic. Anastasia Koniditi Otis. Colin Ethan Kurtz. Kayla Ann Kyle. Mitchell O'Neill Ladamas. Connor James Lambert. Freya Joanne Lavender. Cameron Renee Krinsky Lehman. Alexander Henry Lazarus. Demarion Claywan Lee. Michael James Limonis. Giovanna Michaela Layton. Brian Lizama Pacheco. Grace Pyo Lee. Ayana Faith Light. Mia Delise Lyles. Peyton Matthew Lindenberg. Hunter Todd Lindquist. Leslie Ariana Lobo Cruz. Sergio Ivan Loera Chavez. Mason John Lockhart. Benny Uziel Lopez Tabuada. George Robert Lynch. Hunter Michael Mack. Nathan Henry Maychak. Jake Robert Macheski. Travis Dwayne Mack Jr. Peyton Grace McMillan. Elena Diane Mahmood. Daniel Ferris Mahmood. Reese Elizabeth Madoff. Kyle Ann Maloney. Caleb Benito Manalili. Madeline Grace Mankin. Nishan Zion Marable. Ryan Grace Mariskelska. Joshua Michael Marino. Ryan Jason Marlovitz. Jayla Zaria Martin. Nicholas Allen Martin. Keziah Jamil Martinez. Stephanie Martinez Soto. Elijah Matthew Mateo. Alexander Joseph Matthew. Hannah Elaine Matters. Taylor Grace Matters. Aaliyah Ariana Maybank. Alexander Martin McCaskill. Liliana Hope McDevitt. Olivia Grace McDonald. Tyler David McDonald. Laren Montre McClever Jr. Antonio Mark McLaughlin II. Eric Russell McLean. Aiden Elizabeth McMillan. Bridget Wine McMillan. Keith Thomas McMinn. Shakaya Antoinette Meeks. Marissa Renee Mejia. Amanda Claire Mealy. Matthew Thomas Mealy. Aiden Sawyer Messinger. Paul Nathan Myers. Matthew Stephen Middlecoff. Jackson Carter Miller. Elissa Noel Mills. Chelsea Marie Minahan. Garrett Kenneth Mitchell. Philip Logan Moyes. Michelle Mariah Monche Alvarado. Abram Montalvo. Jacob Michael Moore. Trishawn Jeffrey Moore. Winifred Anna Moore. Ashley Antonetta Moses. Brown Wambua Miundi. Tara Lee Muncrest. Julia May Nason. Xavius Delabrise Neely. Isabella Lucia Neff. Sage Joseph Nishlaka. Ryan Patrick Nelson. Jaden Rihanna Newby. Reese Carlton Newman. Min Nyakan Win. William Van Nguyen. Ella Rebecca Nichols. Hunter Andrew Nicola. Michaela Khalees Nixon. Nicholas Norman. Brady Paul O'Donnell. Megan Claire O'Flynn. Lillian Christine O'Keefe. Tessa Paige Ober. Adia Ason Ahia Omorgbe. Madison Riley Oxendine. Jessica Leanne Hack. Sahas Jujin Padmanabha. Harsita Palingirari. Mun S. Patel. Tanay Patel. Veena Patel. Arpan Pathak. Brianna Janae Patterson. Blake Michael Healer. Gabriela Penate Astachio. Anna Michelle Penny. Giovanni Perez Amasquita. McKenna Ann Peterson. Frank Metz Petre IV. Evan Nyok Tien Fan. Bryn Deborah Pidgani. Riley Nolan Pike. Lincoln Miles Pillsbury. Aiden John Pitchkovich. Jasmine Dolores Pogue. Tamaria Imagine Marche Potts. Christian Braden Price. Griffin Caitlin Price. Joel Arthur Pronti. Amaria Danae Pryor. Gabriel Reese Pullen. Ryan James Poulin. Tiffany Purvis. Fiona Grace Puzio. Liam Henry Quinn. Darby Grace Ratliff. Andrew Michael Ray. Paul Shamir Reddick. Adriana Michelle Reese. Jackson Scott Reinhardt. Jonathan Darrell Rimbert Jr. Perla Rentiera Alonso. Yakira Eliana Rich. Mary Angelis Rivero. Isabella Divine Roach. Starla Deshara Rodriguez. Tony Fabricio Rojas Lara. Caden Jade Rollins. Nathan Rand Rosenbaum. Matthew Richard Ross. Mia Olivia Royale. Lauren Claire Sabo. Muje Hannah Sigdu. Matthew DeCesar Salas Gutierrez. Thomas Matthew Salinas. Dominic Isaiah Sanchez. Santiago Andres Santana Montez. Anahita Sane. Jake Robert Schill. Rebecca Lynn Schwartz. Robert Louis Shorts. Sophia Jane Schwady. Ella Caroline Scott. Harshil Prashant Shah. Georgia Jean Sharpless. Trinity Lee Sheffield. Carson Jeffrey Shelley. Ethan John Civic. Raymond Allen Sloboda the second. Jada Small. Lucas Christopher Smalley. Jackson Triplet Smith. Maya Grace Samani. Colin Patrick Span. Aditya Strisilas. Sophie Victoria Stahel. Cameron Elizabeth Stagg. Skylar Rose Stockton. Ava Grace Stubbs. Gracie Joe Sullivan. Isabella Jasmine Tago. Noah Michael Taylor. Larissa Jemiah Thames. Roderick James Keith Thomas. Paul Harvey Thurman. Alexander Leonard Tyndale. Karina April Tollefson. Jacob Thomas Touchstone. Jonah Reed Touchstone. Austin James Townsend. Alicia Trail. Matthew George Trail. Emma May Tran. Helen New Tran. Vincent Anviet Tran. Ethan John Tucker. Ava Ruby Tuffy. Peyton Riley Tumblin. Taylor Nicole Turk. Charles Benjamin Turner. Wyatt Naif Tweel. Arth Ketu Kumar Vagani. Emerson Ronaldo Valle Hernandez. Zaina Argentin Villamora. Benjamin John Wakefield. Ava Elizabeth Walendowski. Wendy May Wall. Brianna Sarah Walsh. Kyson DeAndre Ward. Wyatt Stanley Watson. Joshua Daniel Weber. Jasha Jerlay Weeks. Isabella Nicole Wellman. James Devon Wells. Isabella Victoria Smith Weston. Caitlin Mackenzie White. Deja Extaria White. Reese Elizabeth Whiteoff. Kiara Gail Wiley. Kennedy Elise Williams. Sky Aki Williams. Jamal Kashan Wilson. William Aiden Whitcoff. Julia Therese Woolman. Darren Joseph Woodbury. Chloe Sarah Woods. Takari Joseph Wright. Caitlin Victoria Young. Kimora Elise Young. Victoria Young. Kayla Madison Zapata. Jennifer Zerminio. Brecken Zegon.
At this time, will the Nation Ford High School class of 2024 please rise? By the power vested in me by the state of South Carolina through the Fort Mill School District Board of Trustees, I now declare you graduates of Nation Ford High School. Let's hear it for the class of 2024 one more time. If everyone could please stand. At this time, please join Liliana McDivitt and Haley Avatable in the singing of our alma mater and remain standing until the last graduate has exited the Coliseum.
Yeah, turn it down. Okay. Go, 3, 2, 1, go. Soaring high against the sky, we'll spread our wings and fly with twists and turns along the trail. The choice is ours to never fail. Always loyal, ever bold, red and black we will behold, marching on towards victory. Forever Falcons, we will
If you need